give you some brief information of what motivated me to write these three novels. I'll start with the first one, Alexandra the Sickler. We all know of the SS genotype. Most of us know what caste is. AS and AS. When they get together, they create a Sickler. Normally, our red blood cell is shaped in it has the shape of a disc. But the sickler's red blood cell has the shape of a crescent resembling sickle, which blocks the blood from flowing through the smallest blood vessels and prevents from passing blood into various parts of the body. It is one thing to know about the sicklers, and it's another thing to know the pain that they feel. Not only do I have this talent of writing, thank goodness, thank God for giving me the ability to put myself into another person's shoe. And if you do that, you see that this sickness has been underestimated and has also been discriminated. Who knows tomorrow? No one does. We know that God created every one of us. God created the sickness as well. And for that matter, all of us are in this world for a purpose. They didn't decide to become sickler, but they find themselves in that situation. And it is an abomination for any one of us to discriminate them or underestimate them because of their sickness. This book isn't just to make an awareness of sickness in the world. No. This book is to break down myth that being a sickler is a death sentence. I want to tell you all that even a sickler can have this dream and pursue it to the fullest. They can make a change to the whole society. For goodness sake, stop the underestimation and the discrimination of sicklers in the world. They are all human beings, no matter who you are. If not for anything, then for the fact that God created every one of us in his own image and likeness. That's by the way. Let's go to the broken home. Well, there hasn't been a rigid statistic of broken homes in Africa because some of them are not publicized. But there are broken homes. Causes of broken homes. Most of us would have heard of third parties. Multi peacemakers or multi-party peacemakers. If you are having an issue in your home, you don't know that it's best to solve it in the four corners of your house. You go and you get another person to come into your family issues. Wow. Just making or increasing problems for yourself. Why not solve it in the four corners of your house? After thinking through very well and do not overreact. Because overreaction could lead to different damages in homes. And in a situation where you have a child or children, you can imagine what they will go through in the separation or the divorce of their parents. Some will have low self-esteem. Some will distance from the sociality. Some will feel less than. Some will go out faster than they should. You know, when a child at, let's say, 10 is acting older than her age, it could be because of broken home. They feel like responsibility is now on their head and they wouldn't enjoy their childhood. Broken home could lead to a lot of things on children. They have impacts on children. And the worst part is that parents won't even realize it then that they are separating. It will be a few days after or a year after they'll start seeing the effect. It even cause mental problems. Yes. Parents should think very well before making a hasty decision. They should think of those people that it will affect around them. Not only them that are lost. And even if they don't have any children yet, it is best to be psychologically upright before you get into marriage. Don't rush into marriage when you know you're not able to handle everything, the issues, because there must always be issues in every marriage. It's left to us to know how to handle them. Then let's go to the refugee. Everyone knows of the human trafficker. It is said that an idle mind is the devil's workshop. Now, what do you think? Or when do you think these human traffickers will have these silly ideas to traffic women for their own chicken change? Yes. It's only if they don't have jobs to do. We are all human beings, you know. We should think, how will they feel being trafficked from one country to another? Servitude, slavery. We should have this conscience to know what is right and what is wrong. We should be able to imagine ourselves in other people's shoes. If a human trafficker can sit down one day and think, how will I feel if I'm the one being trafficked like this? These, the refugees, they are hopeless. Most of them are depressed because they feel like there's no hope of living. They have no reason to live. But this story is telling them to keep their candle burning. They should never let it up, no matter what. For the fact that there is God, God will set everything right as long as you trust in Him. And as for the human traffickers all over the world, every day for the thief, one day for the owner. One day you'll be caught. And the day that happened, you'll be saying, had I known. The Sicklers, families with broken home, and the refugees, they need hope of living. They need this hope to be in them. Do you know, if you're from a broken home, to seal those thoughts be running through your mind because of all the how do I put it, the bulky loads that will be in your head. My friend has mother and father and I don't. My parents separated. Like, you'll feel so bad. So parents, before you make any decision, think of the impact it will be on your children. And for the human traffickers in the world, the day God will remember you, you hope you never alive. And then, for those of us that like discriminating and underestimating Sicklers, no one knows tomorrow. No one knows who will help you tomorrow. I want you to just know that I wrote these 3 books to give hope to the hopeless. I thought about it. I said, I'm 12. I really love helping people. But what can I do at my age to help people? I like writing. Is there any way I can use my talent to help people? Yes. If I can use my talent to touch even one person or to even make a positive change in one person's life, I'm okay. Yes. It's all about what you love doing. And I love helping those who are hopeless. Listen, everyone has something to offer in this life. Everyone has the purpose of being created. And everyone is created in the image of God. So they should never be underestimated or discriminated. Thank you.
I like it.
Yeah, she's a very curious person and always wants to learn. So I wasn't really surprised when she got into writing, but it really she says that we are really surprised though that she was really interested in producing a book this early. But we knew she always loves to learn and know new things and all of that. So when she brought in her invite that she has published books, we were actually happy. We were surprised. Like, we didn't know it would come up like this, but we saw it coming.
Actually, every of her vacation, she used to tell me to buy books for her. So I used to buy a lot of novels for her. And before you know it, she just finished it. I now tell her, okay, since you can finish all these novels, why can't I buy you such books so that you'll be writing down those things that you have read? She said, okay. Then I start buying things for her and she starts putting them down. So I've been noticing that.
Most children have this talent in them, but considering the financial condition of this country, some parents will not be able to encourage their children to come up to this. You understand? I know that so many people have this, if they don't have the privilege to showcase what they have because of the financial status of their parents. So I always encourage the parents, if you see something, if you see development into your daughter, you always try to encourage, no matter how little. You always try to put in your best to make out the best in that child.